There's a budgeting rule that stops working as soon as you start making more money. And that is the 50-30-20 rule. So I always talk about this: 50% for essential expenses, 30% for fun expenses, and 20% for saving and investing. However, once you start earning more money, I recommend not using this budgeting rule, because that 50% for your essential expenses will go down. So as your income goes up, and if you keep the same house and you keep the same car, which you should do, that 50% will go down to 40 and 30. Somebody actually asked me about this in one of my talks that I did in Malaga. And somebody asked me, I actually have my essential expenses for less than 50%. And I said, that's amazing. What do you do? Well, you don't use the 50-30-20 rule. You can say 30 for essential expenses, 30 for fun, and that gives you 40% left over to save and invest. I know that sounds like a lot, but the more that you invest right now, the earlier you can retire, the more decisions that you can make in the future. You can change careers, you can have a career gap, you can go traveling for a year. You have so many options ahead of you the more you invest now. So if you find yourself in a good position where you are not spending 50% of your net pay on essential expenses, make the most of it and get that money invested now, because that's what I'm doing. I'm living in Dublin, I'm earning a good salary, but because I'm sharing a 1-bedroom apartment with me and my boyfriend, I'm in a good position to invest as much as I can in my pension and also in index funds. Whereas I know in the future, if I go back to Spain, I might have a lot less money to invest, but at least the money that I'm putting in now is going to be working for me in the future when I'm there and I decide to take the foot off the gas a little bit. If you want to learn about financial literacy, this account is for you. But if you would like to do some reading on your own, I have a list of personal finance books. So if you just comment books, I will send you my recommendations of the books that I really recommend, and you can check them out.